boys and girls, guess what? It's craft time. And today we have two exciting crafts for you to do. I know sometimes, with COVID, you've been home and you're bored and mommy giving you things to do and you really don't want to help mommy with all the Christmas housework. But this will keep you busy for a little while and you'll be able to let mommy do all the work that she has to do. So we're going to do two wonderful crafts today. One is our collapsible Christmas tree. It's something similar to the tree that we have here. And the other is a Christmas ornament that you can actually stick on your tree. All right? Hopefully yours will be a little nicer than mine. So here we go. We're going to start first with our collapsible tree. Now in the description at the bottom of this video, you're going to find this, which is called a template. So the template gives you the design of the things that you need to cut out. So what I did, I went ahead and I cut out these shapes so that it's going to be a little easier for us when we're doing our video, okay? So here we go. Once you get your template, you get a solid piece of paper, clean, no marks, and it's better if you have a little Bristol board or a stiffer piece. And you put your template on, you trace it out with your pen or your pencil, and then you use your safe scissors and you cut the shape out. And what we'll have is this. So, see? So when we put our template on our paper and we cut it out, we're going to get this shape, which is a Christmas tree. The next shape that we're going to use is our star. That's for the top of our tree, just like our star here. And for that, you can use another color paper. I chose yellow or blue, red, whatever favorite color you have. And now we're going to get started. So the first thing you need to do with your tree is to fold it like a fan. I don't know if you remember, if you know how you can fold in and out, and then you could, long ago you used to make a fan. Well, that's what you're going to do with this tree. So we are folding our tree a little bit at a time, back and front, back and front. Let's sing. Back and front, back and front, all right? And we're going to do it all the way to the top of the tree. And, you can get your family and friends to sing in with you. Like I have some friends that are singing with me in the background. So back, let's go one more time, and front, back and front. And you're going to end like this. So you end with a little peak to the top, which is where you're going to put your star. Now, one of the other things that you're going to need, which you will find also in our description, is called a hole punch. I'm sure you've seen this before. It looks like a little, an animal, I think. And you're taking this punch, and we are making a hole to the middle of this paper. So you're putting it to the middle, as soon as I get it the right way. Remember, just the middle, all right? And we're going to squeeze as hard. Auntie Marcy need to eat some more. As hard as we can. Great. So we put our hole punch and we press as hard as we can so that it'll go straight through our paper. And then you can take it out and there you go. See all the holes? Lovely. So now what we're going to do is to put our straw. Now I have some fancy straws, but you can use regular straws at home. These straws have a little design to the top, like a party design. And what you're going to do, if you have a plain straw, you start at the bottom and you press the straw straight through. But because I have this design to the top, I'm going to go from the top. And then I press my straw through my holes in my paper, just like so. And I'm almost there, right? And then what I'll do is I'll pull my tree up like so. There we go. Isn't that lovely? So we have one collapsible tree. But our tree can't be just like this, because if you see, this tree is really decorated nicely. So what we're going to do is to put some decorations on our tree and add our star, and then we'll be done. Decorating your tree is all up to you. Whatever you choose to do, you can put. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my yellow star. And what I have is some small pom-poms and some tiny circles that I cut out with glitter paper. And I'm going to show you what to do next. I'm going to use our glue. You can use white glue or you can use glue stick, whichever you prefer. And the first thing we're going to put are some of our circle designs. Our Christmas, it's like the balls on your tree. So we put that in different places. Just like so. Let's put one down to the bottom. And let's put another one to this side. All right, so all we have so far are just these balls. And now we're going to put some pom-poms. But as I said, you can use anything. You can cut colored paper and you can make your own design. Because sometimes when you you may not have this at home. So you can use your own designs. All right, so we're going to put one down at the bottom here and hope he sticks. And then one more, we use orange down to the bottom and we hope he sticks there. All right, so here we go. So this is some of the decorations, and you can add more as you go along. And now we're going to add our star. And again, you use your glue. Put the glue to the middle where you're going to stick the star. Try and be as neat as possible. And you stick to the top of your straw. And there we have our collapsible tree. Oh my, just like this one. You can make different colors. You can make it bigger. If you want to have a bigger tree, you can cut the paper bigger. You can have different color straws. You can get straws in the store that are different colors. So any design that you want, you can put on your tree. And this is going to make a really pretty design. And you know what? You can have it right next to your mommy's tree, or you can put it in your room and you have your own personal Christmas tree. That's okay if the balls fall off, they'll fix back, right? So this is one of our crafts, and we hope that you enjoyed what you saw today and you're going to try it. If you try it, let us know. Do a video of you making this and you can send it back for us, all right? So for now, this is part one, our first craft. All right, boys and girls, we are back with craft number 2. This one is also a Christmas decoration, which you can use on your tree or in your room if you want to hang it on your door. And what we are going to make today is a Christmas ornament. Do you know on your tree, when you at home and your tree would have all these lovely little ornaments? Well, we are making a large version of that today. And that is going to be easy peasy, trust me. First thing we'll need is our plain paper, any color that you like. We also need another piece of paper which we are going to cut the top of our Christmas ball. So that's 2 colors I have here. And next we also need something to make a circle. So what I did is I have a small plate. If you want to make a really large one, you can use a big plate, you can use a cover for a pot, or you may want to make really tiny ones, you can use a smaller plate. So I use this size. And then we also need some small circles that are going to fill our larger one. These you can cut. I used this from a Scotch tape and I drew around it and I was able to cut these shapes out. You can cut it from anything. You can use a cup. You can use the bottom of your glue stick to make your shapes. If you want a really large one, you can use covers. Anything. Your mommy has lots of stuff at home that you can use to make your circles. So I'm going to show you what we are going to do. First thing is that we're going to cut our big circle. And that is where we use our plate. So you use your pen or your pencil and you cut the plate design. Use your safe scissors, and I'm actually cutting this one out for you because this one is just a circle. Try and keep the same shape that you drew so that you don't have a funny looking circle, all right? Are you all good? You all doing well? So let's go. Perfect circle. Next one is we'll need to cut the top of our bowl. So that is just a square or a rectangular piece of paper. Another color, and I use this pink, and all I'm doing is cutting it into the shape of a rectangle. That's two. So far we have a circle and a rectangle, all right? Let's go, we're almost done. The last thing we need to do in terms of cutting our shapes is to get smaller shapes to fit inside of this. So for that, what you can use is kite paper, or I also use some old wrapping paper. You know, sometimes when you finish wrapping your gifts, you have lots of paper left. You can use that. That is actually much better. Kite paper may be a little thin. So with your colored wrapping paper or your kite paper, we are going to cut our smaller shapes. And as I said, I used an old Scotch tape roll, but you can use the bottom of your glue stick. You can use a cup, a small cup, and you just draw your pattern and you cut. All right, so let me show you how easy this is. We have our circle and we are cutting out the shape. We're drawing out our shape. So you can do about 3 or 4, how many ever you want. And then you just cut your smaller circles all the way around. So how many circles you want is all up to you. If you want to do all in one color, you can do it that way. You just be creative and have lots of fun. So I cut some before, so I have lots of circles. I'll show you. And all my colors. And I also cut a star, because you remember the last craft you had a star. You can cut stars if you prefer. And now I'm going to show you what we're going to do. So our large ball, let's put this in some order. This is our main ornament. And all we are going to do is stick our balls on the ornament. But before we do that, we need to put the top on so that we don't stick anything too close to where we are going to hang it. All right? So you're going to put your ball at the top. Do you know when you have a Christmas ball at home, if you look at it, there's always a little silver top that you can actually hook it to the tree? That's what you are making. So we are taking our glue. Now we're going to use the glue stick. It's a lot less messy. And we're going to put some glue. And we're sticking it anywhere in the circle. And wherever you stick it becomes the top of your decoration. Great. Next, we are going to use all our little circles and decorate them inside. So what I am going to do for my decoration, I'm going to put all mine on the outside, and then I'm going to put my star on the inside. You can put yours in different places. You can even leave the middle empty. You can use glitter. You can write your name, or you can write the names of all your family members. You can do one for everyone, and you can hang it on your tree. So let's see how we go. So that's one. You mix your colors so that all the colors wouldn't be the same next to one another. And let's see if I could get this as pretty as I can. Now remember, you choose your own colors. Whatever you like, you use that. Don't let anybody tell you that brown too brown or that blue too blue. You use what you like. All right? So we're almost done. I'm sticking some more. Make it as Christmassy as you can. If you have glitter glue, you can use glitter glue as well, and you can decorate it so that's going to look even prettier. All right. So mine is on the outside. It's not done. And now I'm going to stick my star in the middle, and then I'm going to finish decorate it. So my star goes in the middle. Use your glue stick. Stick your star. And Let's move some of these out of the way so they don't get in our way. All right. This is what mine looks like. Now you can still add to this, right? If you have colored, like I also have some more pom-poms. I can use pom-poms to stick in between. I can use a pen or a pencil, a color pencil, and I'm going to write my name. My name is Auntie Marcia. So I am going to write M-A-R-C-I-A, Marcia. That's my full name. And I am going to put a smiley face, and I'm going to draw a heart, and I'm going to put another smiley face. Put 3. I love to smile, right? So I have my name, all my decorations, and this is my ornament. One more thing and then we are done. Remember that hole punch from the last time? But we're going to try again this time. You take your punch and you punch to the top of your ornament. I think Auntie Punch needs to get a little sharpening, but it's punching it. If you don't have a hole punch, you can just use a pencil and you make a space. Get a piece of string, any length, and we are going to make a nice knot so that we can hang on our tree. So, there we go. And my ornament is done. So now I can hang my ornament on my tree, and now I can take my Christmas tree from my last craft, and we've made 2 wonderful crafts that we can use for Christmas and decorate our rooms, decorate our homes. As a matter of fact, you can even give us gifts. You can do this in a really nice color, and you can give it to your brothers or sisters as a nice gift to say that we love you. So we hope you've had fun with us today in craft time, and we pray that you continue to remain safe, and remember that Jesus loves you, and all that he has given, all the gifts that you get, the greatest gift you'll ever get is the gift of Jesus. So have a wonderful Christmas. We love you and see you next year. Bye.